All right, guys, let's check out a Grand Seiko. I don't get Grand Seiko on the channel very often, so excellent opportunity to showcase this one. Again, loaned or temporarily borrowing from a friend of the channel. This is, of course, the sbgj237. I was worried I was going to mess that up, but put G and a J next to each other and it screws me up for some reason. But this has the most dynamic blue colored bezel I've ever handled. I mean, it can change color just by turning your wrist a little bit. It's going to go from a nice vivid blue to an indigo blue to a navy blue to almost a purple effect to almost a black. I mean, it's just so dynamic. And it's only one color, but man, the light play off this thing is ridiculous. Look at it right there. Of course, white on the bottom. It's a 24-hour GMT style bezel, so bi-directional. And you can hear and feel notches in it, so it'll lock into place pretty good. This is using the automatic movement, high beat movement 9S86. As you can see, the steady sweep of that second hand there. Retail price on this from Grand Seiko is $6,800. Case size on it, 44 millimeter, 50 lug to lug drilled lugs. Nice polished arch to the side of profile of it. Signed 7 millimeter screw down crown for a 200 meter water resist. Thickness, about 14.5 millimeter to the double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. 20 millimeter lug width. Bracelet tapers down to 18. Fully milled out, fold over double pusher with 4 micro adjust. So nice clasp, well done by Grand Seiko. This has a protective film over that. That's why it kind of looks like that, so it doesn't get all scratched up. Look at the case back there. You have the Grand Seiko Lion screw down case back, of course. It's kind of nice to have that offset crown and that cushion, almost cushion style case on this, because 44 by 50 is still a large watch, but it's going to be totally wearable, no problem for most people. If we zoom in and take a look at the dial here, you can see it's a beautiful blue dial. And then I'll see if I can get some close-ups of the applied Grand Seiko logo there, but you also have your chapter ring inside is also divided day and night with the 24-hour markings, and then the third time zone would be tracked with your bezel. This does have a jump hour on it too, so if we unscrew the crown, of course you're going to be able to wind it in that first position, or you can pop it out in one position. So here's the jump hour, and just like our favorite GMT from the big brand, you get your date change from that jump hour, and that will go backwards as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's how you would set your travel time, and then of course you would pull the crown all the way out, and that's how you would adjust your GMT time. And there you go. Go ahead and screw that back in. Make sure we maintain that water resistance. And if we zoom back out, we'll check it out on my 7¼ inch wrist. I'll put a link down below to the Grand Seiko website, but there it is on my 7¼ Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm not in my studio. Looks, feels, wears great. Definitely a larger watch. Weighing in with all the links should be about 188 grams. It's a little bit lighter sized for my 7¼ One thing I thought was kind of interesting on the website, on the specs, they say they have two different, for its accuracy, they have two different ratings. They have +5, -3 second for static, and then they give a rating for active, actually just wearing it. And I've talked about this with other Seiko movements. Of course, Grand Seiko is at a whole another level for sure. But in an active wear, it says it can go from +8 to -1. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they have two different ratings for depending if it's static or actively wearing it. I thought that was pretty interesting. Anyway, guys, if you guys have any questions on this, chime in down in the comments. I'll try to answer them or get other people to answer them, because I don't know a ton about Grand Seiko, but they are great watches. I'll see you on the next vid.